Hello, hello, and we're live. Back on Pete's Packs here, and today is April 30th. I haven't streamed for a few days because I was very, very under the weather. My stomach decided to betray me for a couple of days, which, you know, it's a thing that happens. But we got a package. And I have a pretty good idea of what's in this package, because it came from Scalefast, which means it's probably, and by probably, I mean almost certainly, secret layers. I believe this is our super drop for winter? So the winter or spring super drop? I forget which one. Oh. Got a packing list. We will pull that out so that I don't accidentally expose my home address. Yeah, it looks like we've got a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, it looks like they have gone from a thing called Scalefast to Ventiva. Ventiva. Okay, so we're going to fold that down and put it on our clipboard of many things. There should be a total of 52 things in this set. So let's get going on this. I will say I was a little surprised when I got this, considering that the package is very small. Compared to other secret layers, the box was humongous. But this supposedly has 52 different packs in it. Could mean 13 sets? 13 sets of 4? So let's get these pulled together and verify that we got everything. This is an important step because we have had a few instances of getting short shipped, and getting short shipped is not fun. Alright, we need materials for this. We need our rubber bands. Rubber bands. Big old bag of rubber bands. Feel kind of silly for getting giant rubber bands, and then for the boxes, and then they switch to ones that I can just use the size 32 standard ones for. So that's a whole thing. That's all right. We stand our rubber bands here. Because something rubber band man. It's a good song. Okay. So these probably will take a while to get to in the queue, considering we have a bunch of stuff ahead of it. Oh, there's matching there. Ooh, we got 3. Got 3 for Phyrexian Faves already. There's 2 Draw Your Hand. There's another Sam Burley. There's a regular Draw Your Hand. 2, 3 regular Draw Your Hands. Got our 90s Binder Experience. One with the foil. Actually, we're going to match up foil and non-foil together at the beginning, because it's going to make things a little bit easier. You know, fewer stacks. More 90s binder experience. More, and it looks like we've got our first full set there. Another binder experience, another binder experience, and another. So it looks like we got 2 full sets there. Okay, we got Sam Burley. Oh, there's a full set. Sam Burley, Phyrexian Faves. Sam Burley, draw your hand. Oh, another Sam Burley. To move this over. That goes back away. Stack of envelopes there. All right. All will be one showcase. Snakes. Snake. Phyrexian Faves. Snakes. That seems like too many. That seems like the wrong number. And we got City Styles. City Styles. More Phyrexian Faves. More City Styles. City Styles. Did I order extra Phyrexian Faves? I don't remember. City Style. That looks like 2 sets of foil Phyrexian Faves. Showcase all will be one. Step and complete. Okay. More snakes. Snakes. Sneaky snakes. Draw your hand. Phyrexian Faves. Phyrexian Faves. Phyrexian Faves. Phyrexian Faves. That seems like too many Phyrexian Faves. Draw your hand. Snakes. More snakes. More snakes. More snakes. And snakes. Okay. That doesn't look like 13. That looks like 7 stacks. And okay, let's look at what we've got here. Something doesn't look right. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 SKUs. Okay. Got 2 City Style SKUs, 2 90s Binder Experience SKUs, Phyrexian Faves. We've got 2 SKUs. Snakes, we've got 2 SKUs. This packing list does not match what we received. Uh-oh. Okay, so starting things off, we've got Showcase All Will Be One Step and Complete Foil Edition. That looks like we correctly have... I really wish they had a runner line between these just to make it easier. So we're actually going to grab Straight Edge, and because this is very difficult to line up as it currently is. My lines aren't perpendicular, but that's fine. That doesn't matter. It's making sure that we have proper runner line to verify things. Okay. All right. We've got our runner lines. Now we can actually verify that we have things. All right, so showcase step and complete foil edition. That is D2683, D2683. Okay, we have 4 of those. That's correct. So let's get banded. Okay. Cool. So that's the first one done. And we will mark that as correct. Next. Okay, we have 8 for draw your hand. Got our traditional foils, non-foils. Okay, verify our skews. Got D2696. Draw your hand foil D2696, and we have 4 of those. Cool. Go ahead and band those. Foil verified. Non-foil 1, 2, 3, 4. This is D2697. Draw your hand. D2697. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll verify this against our order. I'm concerned about those Phyrexian faves. Like, it says that we have 4 on the packing list. I'm pretty sure I ordered more than 4. And I'm concerned that they misshipped. So we will see. All right, city styles. Because if they screw up, that's on them. City styles. Cool. So we've got 4 non-foil city styles. That is D269. Nice. D269. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is correct. Now we band these up. If they mess up their packing list, that is on them. If I mess up my order, that is on me. City styles. Alright, then we have 4 traditional foil city styles with a skew of D2689. D2689. 1, 2, 3, 4. Match quantity 4, that is correct. Okay, we've got our city styles and our city styles. Very nice. I am concerned about this because this does not look like it was pack listed correctly. Okay, 4 traditional foils, 4 non-foils, 4 snakes. Snakes. Go ahead and bind up a set of 4. For snakes, that is D2693. D2693. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. D2693, that is correct. Okay. We'll have to verify this against the order separately, but it's fine. So snakes, we were to have those on top. These are 4 copies of D2692. D2692, 1, 2, 3, 4 copies. That is correct. Okay. Cool. All right. Now, the 90s binder experience. I am looking forward to opening these. I'm not doing it on stream today. I will do it as a video in our Secret Lair Sunday series. But it's fine. Okay, so it looks like we have our 4 regulars. That is D2695. The 90 binders, D2695. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. That is correct from the packing list. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 traditional foil on the packing list. That is D2694. D2694. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is correct. Very cool. The reason I verify against the skew is because of with the Junji Ito and I forget the other artist that was with that. They did two versions, one in Japanese, one in English. They did not distinguish on the front of the envelopes which was which. It was a detail on the back in addition to the skew was different. And they misshipped the ones that I had, and that took multiple reships to get the correct number. Now these Phyrexian faves, I am concerned because the number that I have in front of me does not match the packing list. So, or at least it appears to not match the packing list, and that is a concern. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, there's a mispack here. Because there are 14 sets of 4. Sam Burley. Sam Burley. So what I'm guessing happened is they either merged my orders, didn't put a correct packing list, or they mistyped the packing list, which is their issue, not mine. So there is going to have to be a call to customer service, or more likely an email, considering that they shut down the customer service phone line, or at least it seems like they did. This is D2687. D2687. Early Artist Series. Foil. That is 4. That is packaged correctly. Woo. Alright, Artist Series. Sam Burley. Alright, so we have D2688. D2688 4. Excuse me. Alright, Phyrexian faves. Yeah, this is a mispack. Oh, jeez. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Alright, we have D2686. D2686. 4, 2, 3, 4. That is correct. Then 2685, 2685, 2685, 2685. That is incorrect. Oh boy. This is going to be a pain. $2685. We were shipped an incorrect number. So, does not match the packing list. Also does not match our order, which I have now pulled up. Shipped us the wrong quantity of foils. We ordered extra non-foils. And the packing list does not match what we received. So we are going to have to deal with customer service. Fun. Don't get me wrong. The people that work for Wizards customer service, they are fucking saints. They're overworked, they're underpaid. There are not enough of them. Not by a long shot. Somebody fucked up. So this is going to have to be fixed. Hooray. Let's see, do these fit in any reasonable way in their shipping box? Fit that way? Oh, yay! They actually fit correctly. Cool. Seems like a weird thing to get excited about, but these have messed up for a while. We're going to pull aside the misshipped item to ship back. If they tell me to keep it, I will give it away. So, clear hand, and step and complete. Cool. That even gives us a little extra space for our next set when those come in. We will turn the cardboard. That takes up less space. So the last time they misshipped items, well, it depends on how many they misship. One time they misshipped an entire box of stuff to me that was just completely different from what I ordered, and they sent me a UPS label to send it back. And then one time they overshipped one item to me that was one more than what I expected, and they told me to just keep it. So, I don't know. We will see. This time they misshipped a set of 4. They sent the wrong thing. They will need to send the correct thing. So, more than likely, they will send a replacement with a shipping label. So, we will see. So, we'll have to save this for next time. Okay. And I am going to have to start working through these secret layers a little bit faster. For a week, This is not fast enough to keep pace, I guess. So, we'll see. But it is what it is. Right. New task on the to-do list. So we need to create a sticky note. Message. WotC CS slash secret layer CS RE SL miss ship. By Rexian Waves. Alright, that's the whole thing. Hopefully that doesn't become a debacle. But it's WotC, so it could go either way. Alright, now let's clean up our rubber bands that we have extra. So that we don't leave a mess. No one in stream today. All right. Okay. We have things to accomplish. Start getting into black. Grafted Butcher seems so good. Reach. Arc Priest. Definitely going to have to update some numbers. Terror of Tawashi. Processor. Yara. Invasion. Yeah. Warding Broodlord. Huh. I have a feeling that card's going to be good. It's a tutor that lets you cast it from exile. Invasion of Innistrad. Did I end up with? Oh no, that's my promo foil. Breach, breach. Yara. Pile on is very interesting. Processor. Jeez, how many breaches did I end up with? Processor, Terror is in there. Shieldred. Only 2 Shieldreds, jeez. Okay, so black. We have Bloated Processor, 5. That matches. Breach the Multiverse, 7. We have more than 7 there. We have 8. To breach the multiverse, we actually have 8. That is a thing. Grafted Butcher, 4. Very nice. Hoarding Broodlord, we have 1. It's in there. Invasion of Fiora, we have 3. Okay, that matches. Invasion of Innistrad, we have 3. Pile on, 3. Those are in there. Shieldred / the True Scriptures, we have 2. That's everything? That can't be everything. Oh, there we go. We missed Archpriest of Shadows. We have 4 Archpriest of Shadows. I got 3 during the pre-release. That card is busted when you get that many. Well, I mean, it's busted on its own, but it's busted when you get 3 of them. I had 1 the first day, and then I had 2 the second. It's just like, wow. Okay, Hoarding Broodlord, Pile On, Terror of Tawashi is separate. It's in a separate grouping. We almost had a matching playset. Almost. We got 3 showcase ones. And then 2 Terror of Tawashi. 2 Terror of Tawashi. Correct. Cool. This is going to be interesting. So Breach the Multiverse, we have a playset of borderless ones and a playset of regular ones. Our playset of borderless includes a foil. So that is a whole thing. Breach the Multiverse. Nice to get a playset of something that matches. But it only took 2 playsets to do that. So that is a whole thing, I guess. Hmm. Alright. The hell is that? some kind of moo on the pack for my sleeves. Alright. Pair of Tawashi, sleeved. Boarding Broodlord, sleeved. Pile on, we're in that weird circumstance where we've got two borderless, one of which is foil, and a regular one. Invasion of Fiora, we have 3. Loaded processor, we have 5 that match, which is nice. Interesting effect, though. Grafted Butcher, we have exactly 4, which is great. Sure, there's some kind of spare. Sure, there's some kind of like black-white Phyrexian aggro or something along those lines. I think would be really cool. All right, we've got 2 different Sheoldreds. Not enough, fortunately. Our Yaras. We got 5, 1 normal foil, 3 showcase. 5 normal. Reach the multiverse. We have 8, 4 normal, 3 borderless, 1 borderless foil. Grafted Butcher, we have 4 normals. Boarding Broodlord, we have 1 normal. We want to get more of those. Pile on. We have 3, 1 normal, 1 borderless, 1 borderless foil. Sheoldred, we have 2, 1 normal, 1 showcase. Great. One bloated processor for the trade binder. Alright, on to red stuff. Already know there are cards in here that I'm going to need to pick up. I think Into the Fire is going to start seeing play soon. Rampaging Raptor is interesting. that I really like Into the Fire. Ooh, we have more than a playset of Chandras. That's exciting. Totally. Lava Brink. Thrill Seeker. Rithyon. Holly. Blood Feather. Crafting. Or crafting. Phoenix. Urobrask. Another Urobrask. Urobrask I find really exciting, especially for standard. Into the Fire. Different from City on Fire. Do we really only get one Rampaging Raptor? Doesn't seem right. This says we should have two. And yet, I don't see one. I don't see the second one. Jeez, we got 7 Bloodfeather Phoenixes? Jeez. Into the Fire is interesting. No, I mean, we got 4 matching Atalis. One's dark, though. We got the showcase one. Alright. Urobrask, we got 3. Okay, that's matching. Yeah. Let's see. Tolly, this says I have 4, I have 5. Which is cool, considering that's one of the big reanimation targets right now. And does some really cool stuff. For a special version. Into the fire. I have 3. Yep, that matches. Ortheon, Hero of Lava Brink, we have 4 matches. Darn Thrill Seeker, we have 3. That matches. Rampaging Raptor, it says we have 2, but we can only find 1. So that is incorrect. One. Bloodfeather Phoenix, we have 7. This says we have 6. We have 7. So we have 2 that can go. 3 that can go in Trade Binder. Here's Warcrafting. We have 6, one of which is borderless. Borderless takes up a separate slot. Yep, that says we have 6. That is correct. Interesting. We're put in the wrong spot. Let's go there. All right. Next set. We ended up with 5 Chandras. One of which was a promo. So Chandra. Yep. 4, 5. That's because we got 2 during the pre-release. 1 was our pre-release promo, and then 1 was just regular. They are all regular except for our pre-release promo. So there's that. All right, Invasion of Karsus. We have 3, one of which is foil. Does 3 damage each creature and planeswalker. Flip side, deals damage and has ward, pay 2 life. Interesting. Invasion of Kaldheim, also 3. Invasion of Karsus, Invasion of Kaldheim, yep. Exile all cards from your hand, then draw that many cards until end of turn. You may play the cards exiled this way. And then turns into Seismic Assault. Okay. Then the two sad ones that I wish I'd gotten more of. We have Invasion of Tarkir at 1. Not happy that I only got one of those. And City on Fire, which I also only got. Yeah. It's a thing. Alright, on the green. Wow. Well, looks like we got a playset of Deep Root Wayfinders, which is cool. And a playset of Ocelots. Very nice. Only 2 Invasions of Chandalar. Alright. Ended up with 6 Pelucranos. 4 regular ones. Let's see, Pelucranos. 6, yep, that matches. Didn't end up with any tribute to the World Tree, which is unfortunate. We ended up with 4 Vorinclex. Yep, 4. I don't actually know what the backside does. Wow. That does some stuff. Okay. Five Glistening Dawn. Yep, 5. Or Deep Root Wayfinder, which I am very happy about. Already finding a place in Legacy Lands. We have 4 Oceloth, which has already found a place in Ardent Scales, which is very nice. Ancient Imperiosaur, we have 2. Yep. They are both different. Get the borderless one and the regular one. Yes, they're all my packs. Hey, Scorpion Ruff. And hi, Pam Hardy. How are you doing? Sorry, I didn't see your message. Like 10 minutes ago. My apologies. Yes, they are all my packs. I need to do much better about watching chat. Yes, welcome. Hi, everyone. Hopefully you're still here. Sorry about that. What? But hello. Do I think a Throne of Eldraine gift bundle box is worth it? It depends. It depends on how much you're paying for it. So, there's only one card in Throne of Eldraine worth over $20 right now, if I remember correctly, and that's the Great Henge. So, I opened a set of either 6 or 8 of them here on the channel, and I don't know that we broke even. Actually, I can pull up the list and tell you what we actually got out of it. 60 quid? No, probably not. I doubt that it's worthwhile at 60 quid. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, there's that too. Let's see, Throne of Eldraine. We pulled an Oko, which was like $5. We also opened several, so don't think we got a Great Henge, which I know is the most expensive card in the set. We got 2 Embercleaves. Yeah, we didn't get a Great Henge. Yeah, if you use the boxes a lot too, I mean, why not? But they have, what, 8 packs in them, I think? I don't know what Throne of Eldraine packs are going for. But one of them's a collector booster. So you would need to put a value on each pack, and then a value on the box itself. They're not actually promo lands. It's 20 foil lands and 20 non-foil lands, and the die, and it's one of the big dice. It's the bigger style one. It looks like this. It's a nice kind of lilac color. And it's shiny with silver letters. Yeah, they've changed the bundles so many times in the last few years that I don't remember what's even in them. Oh yeah, it's got a promo. What that promo is, I don't know. Let's see. On Drain gift bundle. So you can pick them up for let's see. I see $70 on eBay. They're like between 100 and 100, or between 90 and 110 on TCG Player for the gift bundles. They're 110 from Amazon, and then you can get them for 70 on eBay for the US. So that's 70 USD to what's the shorthand for pound sterling? GBP, right? Great British Pound. Yeah, that's the equivalent of 56 pounds. So yeah, I mean that's not an unreasonable price. Like for the average price in the US, you'd be looking between 80 and 85 pounds. So yeah, if you're getting it for 60, that's fine. Like that's a reasonable purchase. Now, as far as whether or not you'll get your money back from what you pull, no idea. If you pull a great hinge, you will. If you don't, probably not. Like you'd have to hit. Yeah, I mean it's a beautiful box. I've got a few of them. What'd I do with them? Actually, I might have broken them all down. No, I kept at least one. I know I kept at least one. Yeah, I've got one right here, right beside me. Yeah, it's a really nice box. It's foil. It's got a bunch of fairies on it and like birds and stuff. It's nice. It's got one of the trays. This was the first one that I remember them doing the slanted design. But yeah, it's a good box. I miss the full height design that they still had with like Magic Origins, but I also miss bundles being $25 instead of 50, which is stupid. Yeah, it's a foil box. All the gift editions are foil boxes. Well, that's not true. The Khans of Tarkir gift edition and the Battle for Zendikar gift edition are not foil boxes, but they are 3-row block boxes that hold about 4 times as much as the bundle boxes. Let's see. For Brothers War, I got a few. I got several green ones. I got the yellow. The yellow one is the one I think I got the least of. So I got the yellow one. I got the blue one. I got the red one. I got the purple one. I got like 3 of the purple one. The red one. It looks like I got at least 3 green ones. I see 3 green ones right here. Yeah, I've got little thing. This is just stuff that I've opened since I started the channel. And this is the promo Phyrexian thing for when you bought the Who's It What's It in store. Yeah, I can't remember if I bought 8 or 16 bundles for Brothers War. There's actually 2 different green ones too. There's a light green and a dark green. Yep, there you go. They look almost identical, but one has light green spots, the other has dark green spots. So, and the lettering is slightly different. No. No, they had 4 colors. You might be thinking about... Actually, hold on. These came from the bundles. The blue dice, the big blue dice came from the bundles. These came from the pre-release kits. Pretty sure. Yeah, there were 5 colors in the pre-release kits. 6, there might have been 6. Actually, that's from March of the Machine. This red one's from March of the Machine. This is from Brothers War. Yeah, you've got red, green, yellow, and purple, and blue. Yeah, there were 5 colors for Brothers War. I just had the top to this. What did I do with the top to this? What the hell? Oh, there it is. I just dumped it off to the side. But yeah. There's a bunch of different ones. Oh yeah, tell me about it. I pre-ordered 8 of them, and all of my pre-orders got canceled. And then I could only find 1 locally. So, like... so I've only got 1. And super, super pissed about that. And the worst part is, I don't really care about the stuff that's in it. I just want to have a set of the oil lands. And it's not, and the worst part is I don't even like the oil lands. Like, I want to have a set of them to potentially trade later. Or to, at least have in my collection. So, I find it super irritating. It is what it is. Why do you need 36? Oh, what, for Commander? 36 is such an oddly specific number. The only thing I can think of where you would want that many would be Commander. For your stupid priced mono black deck. What? What? Why is it stupid priced? I assume it's for Commander or EDH. Sheoldred Commander deck, yeah. What's the price on it? That's funny. Yeah. So I only have a few Commander decks put together. Oh, that's not bad at all. So I have two CEDH decks that I take with me to really big events. And both of them, this is going to sound really bad. So I've got Child of Alara, and then I've got Marchesa, the Black Rose, built. So either Marchesa the Black Rose or Queen Marchesa. I can't remember which one. Yeah. So both of those decks are somewhere, like each are somewhere in the $15,000 range. Last I checked. Maybe more. Both of them also have time twisters. Like, I haven't looked at the price of time twister lately. And they have real duels in them. So. I think both of them have Lion's Eye Diamonds and Mox Diamonds also. Yeah, Magic decks can get pricey. Play with a group of friends mostly, and against people on Discord using Spell Table. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm not big on Commander. It's not really a format that I enjoy. I have those two CEDH decks put together just so that when my friends that do like CEDH want to go to an event and they drag me along, I'm not just sitting there by myself all day. Granted, most of the time I just don't go, but it is what it is. But so feel kind of bad for Pam. She actually had a really good question. It seems like she bounced, or he bounced. I don't know. They bounced. Probably because I didn't respond to their question for like 10, 20 minutes, something like that. But I will be right back. I have got to run to the restroom. Because it's on the reserve list. It is on the reserve list, and it is generally played as a 4 of, and a lot of EDH player. It has significant play in Legacy and Vintage. It's on the reserve list, and EDH players, excuse me, play it a lot. You discard a land, not sack a land. Discarding a land is very different from sacking a land. But I will be right back. I have to run to the restroom. And I'm back. Well, I mean, having, like, it's kind of like having a soul land on turn 1 that gives you colored mana. Like, it accelerates you a whole turn in mana development. And there's a lot of just turn 1 wins that rely on fast mana like that. Like, fast mana is very important. It's also really great in that it discards the card. So there's a lot of strategies that want lands in their graveyard, and it's an easy enabler for that. That also ramps them a turn. Like, I don't know if it's still heavily played in lands, because I haven't put together lands in a while. But in Legacy, like, it used to be a core part of land strategies. But I'm honestly not sure if it's still really played in lands. Yeah, so Swamp and Dark Ritual gives you 3 mana for that one turn. Whereas, you know, yeah, I mean, that's a thing. Or you could go Swamp, Mox Diamond, Dark Ritual, and play Sheoldred. Like, it gives you more ways to get Sheoldred turn 1. I'm guessing not format legal. I I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know if Mana Vault is legal in Legacy. I know it's restricted in Vintage. So, yeah, just something to consider. I mean, that's why it is so expensive. That and it is on the reserve list. So they can't exactly print more of them. Well, I mean, they could. They did, actually. Dark Ritual's legal in Legacy and in Vintage. Mana Vault, I think, is banned in Legacy. And I think I know it's restricted in Vintage. So I don't know on that one. Yeah, I mean they're both. Well, I don't know about Dark Ritual, but I know Mana Vault is a commander staple at this point. Actually, let's check. Magic Companion app. Cards. Mana Vault. I mean, normally I would just see, yeah, it is banned in Legacy, restricted in Vintage. So. What do you mean? It's Mana Vault is legal in Commander. Emrakul is legal in Modern, Vintage, and Legacy. It's only banned in Commander. In fact, both Emrakuls are played in all three of those. But I mean, Mana Vault and Legacy would just be dumb. Like, not only would everyone be we have Grim Monolith, and we have Basalt Monolith and Legacy, and those are problematic enough. That's also why Grim Monolith is so expensive, because it is on the reserved list. It is heavily is kind of subjective here. It is played in Legacy, generally as a 4-of. Its value is already pretty high, and that's entirely because of heavy play in Legacy and Modern. It's played a little bit in Vintage, but not a whole lot. Yeah, Emrakul the Aeon's Torn. The other one's called Emrakul the Promised End, and that one's not as expensive. But yeah, Mana Vault and Mana Crypt. Mana Crypt is... So Mana Vault and Mana Crypt are both very heavily played in Vintage. They're both banned in Legacy, and they're both heavily played in Commander. And they're also both restricted in Vintage. But yeah, Mana Crypt costs 0, but it gives you 2 mana. So. And even after multiple reprints, it's sitting, well over $100 in most cases. Whereas Mana Vault, I mean, Mana Vault's good, don't get me wrong, but there are alternatives that do very similar things. Whereas Mana Crypt, there's not really an alternative. It was originally a Harper Prism promo. I actually still have my original promo one. But it came as a promo. Well, it didn't come as a promo. You had to send off for it by snipping a coupon out of the back of, I believe it was Thran. It's either Thran or the Brothers' War. It's one of the early Magic books. What does restricted mean? Restricted means you can only play one copy, and restricted is only in Vintage. So there's about 20 cards that are restricted in Vintage. So you can only play one copy of them in your deck versus 4 copies. So in Vintage, generally they try to not ban things, but restrict them instead. Legacy, they'll just ban stuff. Same for Modern and Pioneer and all of that. But like the Powered-Eyed are all restricted. City or Library of Alexandria, I think, is still restricted. Brainstorm, and Ponder are both restricted in Vintage, if I remember correctly. But neither are banned in Legacy anymore. For a while they were banned in Legacy. Yeah, it means you're restricted to one copy in your deck and sideboard. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you enjoy, that's fine. There's a lot of formats out there. There's actually a lot of singleton formats like Commander out there too. And multiplayer formats. There's a lot more multiplayer formats than just Commander. But most people don't know that. Like Prismatic is a really fun multiplayer format. You've got like Rainbow Stairwell is another really fun one. You've got Canadian Highlander, which can be multiplayer. The big thing for me with Commander is I don't like how hyper consistent it can be. The games end up being, to me, pretty repetitive and boring. Especially if you're building your deck well. Like if you're building a Commander deck to be performative, or to be performant, rather, not performative, be performant, so that it performs well, it's going to be very consistent, which means very similar games most of the time. So Two-Headed Giant is generally a draft format or a sealed format. You have a different life total, you share a life total with 2 players, you do your turn order at the same time. Two-Headed Giant can be fun. So, there was a period of time when Two-Headed Giant Constructed existed. Like, it was a legal format. I don't know that Two-Headed Giant is even Constructed is even a supported format anymore. But there was a run of about 20 events for Two-Headed Giant Constructed in my area, and I either took first or second in every single event. So for a period of time, I was in the top 3 players worldwide for Two-Headed Giant Constructed. I'm going to be completely honest. Power levels in Commander / EDH are meaningless because there is no objective scale of power level. So it's a completely subjective scale. Like what I would consider a power level 5 when I'm building a deck, I'm sure most Commander players would consider like a 9 or a 10. And that's just because of how I normally play and the formats that I normally do. It seems like it would be awesome. We just need to learn the rule. I mean, it's not complicated at all. Like, you share it, like you have 2 teams, you share a life total, you can block for one another, you attack to get, like, you do your phases together, you can confer with one another, you don't share mana. Like, that's it. In fact, the rules for Two-Headed Giant are almost the same as the rules for Commander. Like, the rules for Two-Headed Giant fit on a single card. Sorry about that. I was away from my mute button. Yeah, sharing mana is not a thing. Like, you're not supposed to share mana in Two-Headed Giant. That just makes the game ridiculous, because then you just have Commander decks where you've doubled your mana and you have twice as many options. Like, it's silly. Yeah, that's silly, and that's not Two-Headed Giant. Well, yeah, because you're playing a format that has no balance. And you're doubling your resources on a format that that's already ridiculous for that kind of stuff. Like, what did you expect to happen? It's like, we have some of the most powerful cards, available in Magic. Like, what? So that's also why it's normally a sealed or draft format. So that the games last longer than 5 minutes. But if you want quick games, I guess that's the way to do it. You're gonna spend more time shuffling and sitting down, shuffling and mulliganing than the rest of the game. So yeah, just it is what it is. We're gonna do ridiculous stuff. I'm debating if I want to sort more of these today or not. I am getting towards the end of my energy reserves for the day. So, probably going to call it pretty soon. What's this even do? But it is a whole thing. I am genuinely having a hard time figuring out what I want to play in this standard format. Yeah, see, as a draft game, it would be awesome if maybe using the OG Jumpstart. I mean, even the new Jumpstart would probably be pretty good. I have to go to the shop to get my dinner and stuff for the week for work. Oh, okay, so you gotta go grocery shopping. Okay, that makes sense. See, normally when I say the shop, I mean my LGS. I guess that would be to the shops. Speaking of which, it is lunchtime here. I need to make something for lunch. I think we're just going to call it a stream at an hour and 45 minutes. So. I got some mad pulls in OG Jumpstart, Ruvac, and that Allosaurus Shepherd. Yeah, Allosaurus Shepherd is one of the really big pulls from it. Supermarket for me used to be a Walmart branch. Oh, yeah. I was not familiar with Asda. Well, thank you, and I'll see you later too. I do have. I don't know if you looked at the plane chase stuff or not, but not tomorrow, but Tuesday. For me, so the day after tomorrow. There'll be a video going up covering all of the plane chase cards from the 5 decks. So I've got that as a separate video. I went over them in each of the Commander videos for this set for March of the Machine. But I'm going to go over just the plane chase cards in the next video that goes out. So, something to consider. Plane chase actually is a ton of fun with Commander. So you may want to consider giving that a try. Especially since some of the newer Commander decks are really cool. Yeah, it's a ton of fun. So plane chase is actually a multiplayer format that I love. Another one is Vanguard. Yeah, backup was really good. Trying to think of what the other. There were 2 that. All right, so don't get me wrong. They were all good. All 5 of the decks, very good in their niche. But the Convoke one is ridiculous, and the backup one is really good too. It's like the Teamer one and the Jeskai one were both absolutely nuts. The Naya one is really good too, if I remember correctly. The one with light paws, that one's really good. And then the other two have really expensive reprints. So like the whole set is just fantastic, and you get these awesome plane chase packs. Like I've got 4 full sets of plane chase now from this. Yes, you should definitely pick up a copy of the Convoke precon. I highly recommend all 5 of the precons. Like they are a great way. Like they have some really great stuff in them, and it gives you a full set of the plane chase cards if you do that, because each one has different plane chase cards. Like, and having all 5 sets together is just a ton of fun. Yeah, Call for Backup was pretty good. I don't remember what order I did them in. I think Gimbal Goblin Prodigy was the first one that I did. And I don't remember. I know the white-black one was the last one, which was Brimaz Blight of Rezka. And that has 2 really good reprints that are almost like the 2. Yeah, the sample pack... So the sample packs weren't seeded quite as well this time around as they were before. I noticed that, because I opened 20 of them. Because I buy 4 of each precon. I ended up with 20. But the sample packs this time around were not as good as they were for like Brothers War or Phyrexia All Will Be One. So yeah, I mean there you go. Check the video. I mean that's why they're there, to see what kind of interesting stuff is in there, and I go over all the cards in them. And then tomorrow the sample booster video is going up, and then tonight I need to record the one for the plane chase cards, and then that'll go up on Tuesday. So then I have to figure out what I'm doing next. I still have 6 of the foreign grab bag videos to record, because I still have 6 foreign grab bags left, and I really enjoy those. So yeah. But we've been going for almost 2 hours. I need to make some lunch and get to some other stuff, but it's been a blast as always. Thank you for joining me, Scorpion, and hopefully I will see you in one of the next streams. And yeah, as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. It's the best way to help the channel in a non-financial way. If you want to help the channel financially, we also have a Patreon. It is linked in the channel about page. That also really helps us out. Yeah, but no one feel obliged to do, or feel obligated to do that. Yeah, if you want to help, you can, by all means. If it means not paying something else, please don't do that. So, and as always, until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.